It has been called the quintessential American industry. For more than 100 years, the American automobile industry has been a leader in ingenuity, manufacturing, and national defense. From the earliest days, Ford Motor Company has led the way around the country and around the world. And from the very beginning, it has been the Ford dealers in every city, town, and village in America that have been the real driving force behind both the development of the industry and the growth of the American economy. From the earliest days, Ford Motor Company has fostered a strong relationship between the company and its dealers. They are partners in every sense of the word. When times were good, the dealers and the company enjoyed the victory together. When times were tough, the dealers and the company paid the price together. And today, as the automobile industry rises from worldwide economic chaos and the greatest challenge our industry has faced, Cincinnati's own Beechmont Ford continues to play a key role in the resurgence of Ford Motor Company. Beechmont has survived the ups and downs of the American economy. Since it was first purchased in 1992, Beechmont Ford has grown from the smallest Ford dealership in the metropolitan area to become Cincinnati's #1 Ford dealer. Today, with more than 125 employees and the largest inventory in the entire region, we remain first in Cincinnati for more than 15 years running because of only one thing: an intense dedication to customer satisfaction.
They got owners in here that really cared about the employees, cared about the customers, realized what it took to sell cars and to get people coming back, and that's take care of the customer.
When Mark Williams originally bought the dealership, he said, "I want to be #1, but I want to do it because of customer satisfaction. Not by price, not by advertising, but customer satisfaction." Well, we weren't #1 the first year, the second year, but each year we were getting closer to it. And now we are #1, and we continue to hold it. And we do truly believe in customer satisfaction.
We didn't have financially the amount of money to spend on tons of money in advertising to bring people in the door. So we did it by what we believe in, taking care of the customer and getting referrals of word of mouth. And to this day, we still do the same thing. We take care of our customer.
Our theory is take care of the customer, they'll come back and take care of us.
Customer's #1. If it wasn't for the customer, we wouldn't be here.
A satisfied customer is a future customer.
The vision behind Beechmont Ford is very clear. Provide the best customer service experience in Cincinnati. On nearly every wall throughout the entire Beechmont facility, a simple mission statement can be found. This statement forms the core of everything we do. All dealership personnel will treat every customer as a potential lifetime purchaser, communicating a professional image that embraces honesty and concern for customer wants and needs.
This is what you do. You have the power to take care of the customer, and that's what we do. It's become just an everyday, it's part of the job. It's just what you do.
We stand by it. Each customer will be treated as if, they're going to be our lifetime customers. We don't look at it as one car. I want to sell you a car. I want to sell your son a car, his future son a car. I want everyone to come here and deal with us.
Put yourself in their shoes, and what would they expect out of you? How do they want to be treated? And I try to instill that in everybody, and I think it's done well for us.
It's always there in our mind, to try to do the best that we can for the customer at all the time, and always want to be there for them to give them whatever it is that they need.
The goal at Beechmont Ford is 100% satisfaction for all of our customers. This ethic pervades every aspect of our operation, from sales to service and everything in between. Maintaining this radical commitment to customer service requires all of the staff to be constantly on guard and looking for areas to improve. At Beechmont Ford, the customer really is the top priority.
I had this lady come in with her husband, and her husband was wheelchair bound, and she's very petite. She needed a vehicle that she could lift his chair into the back. Well, the Escape, she absolutely loved it, loved the way it drove, but it was just too much for her. It was a little too high. That night on the way home, I passed a Honda, and I thought of her. The next day I called and recommended, I said, there's a particular model Honda that I think would fit your needs. Well, a couple days later, she called and thanked me. She had purchased the Honda. Well, guess what? The next day, her son calls and says, I work at Ford Motor Company, and I don't appreciate you sending my mother out to buy a Honda. Well, then he laughed, and he said, thank you. And by the way, we are in the market for a car. Now, they live on the far side of Cincinnati. Since then, I've sold that family, between the husband, the wife, and the kids, 5 new Fords, all because I sent Mom to buy a Honda.
A key part of building a great customer service experience is the satisfaction of our employees. Beechmont Ford works hard to support those who partner with us on a daily basis. This has been a core business philosophy since the dealership was purchased in the early 1990s. We are family, and this reality translates into a better experience for every person who walks through our doors.
If your employees are satisfied, then they're going to come to work, they're going to be happy, and they're going to go above and beyond to try to make sure your customers are happy, because the owner is going above and beyond to make sure that you're happy. So, and they just go hand in hand with each other. And that's why I've stayed here for 21 years.
We wanted the employees to take ownership. You know, yes, I own Beechmont Ford. But you know what? Beechmont Ford is a collaboration of everyone who works here. They've taken it on themselves to take ownership, to take pride in what they do and the place that they want to come to and work each day. And that's what we stress. You know, do you want a job? Do you want a career? Do you want a career? Do you want a place that you want to go and say, you know what, I took ownership in that. I helped make that place.
After years of weathering an economic storm and fighting for survival, Ford Motor Company has emerged as the leading automobile manufacturer in the world. The vehicles we offer are some of the most exciting in the history of Ford. Beechmont Ford can proudly stand by every car, truck, and crossover we sell. And today, Ford Motor Company and Beechmont Ford are poised to help lead the automobile industry long into the future.
Very exciting. The new Mustang's coming out, the new F-150's coming out. It's going to separate Ford from everybody else.
I wouldn't and couldn't sell a product that I don't believe in. And I believe in the Ford product. I believe in the Ford industry. And I'm sincerely proud to be a part of Ford.
People want to drive their cars. You know, they love the look. It's a great look. The quality is there like never before. So it is really, for every Ford dealer, had an uptick in business. So, and these are shoppers that we're buying imports, things like that. Now they're coming to Ford.
Their product cycle, what's coming down the road, it's just exciting.
Beechmont has made significant investments over the years to ensure our facilities are truly state-of-the-art and the best available. Today, Beechmont has better capabilities and more service bays than anyone else in the region. From an inventory standpoint, Beechmont prides itself on maintaining one of the largest inventories in the nation, more than 12 acres filled with vehicles designed to give our customers the best selection they can find in the entire Cincinnati area. With more than 200 trucks on location to choose from, and hundreds of cars, crossovers, and SUVs, having the right vehicle on site is a key to Beechmont's success.
People want a selection. They don't want to go where they can pick 1 or 2 cars. They want a big selection, and that's what we offer them.
But perhaps more than the vehicles we sell, and more than the service we conduct, the driving force behind Beechmont Ford is a desire to help build our community. Whether supporting the March of Dimes, the Boys and Girls Clubs, or helping our area's schools, This community involvement is perhaps the one thing of which we are most proud at Beechmont Ford.
It does give you a sense of pride, you know, to be able to give back.
The effort to build a better community and a better Beechmont Ford has captured national attention and accolades. Today, Beechmont Ford is recognized as one of the top dealers in the entire country, receiving the coveted President's Award more than a dozen times, and winning Ford's top honor, the Triple Crown Award. These honors, as much as anything else, tell the story that the Beechmont Ford ethic is working. And as we continue to grow, our commitment remains to never lose sight of the values, principles, and ethics that made us who we are. Through our commitment to both our customers and our employees, Beechmont will continue to be a national model of how to do things right for generations to come.